You got to keep it going all the way. Okay, cool. So we're not live yet. We're going live in the next 2 minutes. So, as you were. Tell a joke. No, I don't have a joke. I don't have a joke. No. I don't have a joke. Have one up your sleeve. I should have one, eh? Yeah. No, one. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the SABCC Point Auditorium. I want you to put your hands together with mine as loud as you can, wherever you find yourself right now, for the chart-topping, one of the longest-standing South African acts, one of the most incredible acts in the continent. I mean, the continent, world, all over. Please put your hands together for Good Luck. First and foremost, so let me introduce you to everyone. This is Jules. That's
Hello.
Jules.
Hello, everybody.
That is Ben.
Hey, everyone.
And that is Tim.
Hello.
So the thing you're going to notice about the four of us, we all have like these just cool one-syllable names. Just like Chad, Jules, Ben, Tim.
Yeah,
Right?
easy.
Just planned.
Easy.
Easy. Also, the most people I've had on the couch at the same time.
We are quite cozy here.
There's another award to add to your summers and so forth. If that's fine. Okay,
Come sit with us, Chad. I think you need to come and we can squash up a little bit here if you're feeling far away.
Lockdown is over, so
okay.
Listen, so Jules, let's start with you. Let's talk about longevity. It's been many, many years of making music, but not only just making music. I looked through your discography and I saw that it's been many years, over a decade of chart-topping songs. And when I tried to find a bit of a formula with the numbers of your releases, but all I could see in there was consistency. Was that a plan when you guys started the band?
Definitely not. Definitely not, no.
What do you mean? It was totally a plan.
I don't know. I think, well, the story is interesting, actually, if we go back to the beginning, because Ben and I came together and we knew we wanted to make electronic music. We weren't too sure what shape that or form that was going to take. What actually happened was Ben booked a gig before we had anything. 2 weeks away, by the way, from now. We didn't have one single song ready to go. We had nothing. And he was like, the best thing to do is we book a gig and we'll just figure it out. So I was like, okay, right, cool, okay. So we took 2 weeks and we just made song after song. He sat on YouTube figuring out how to make electronic music. We just started taking the previous band songs that we were in, we started remixing them.
That band was called Jack
Sharp, yes.
Yeah. I'm Jack Sharp years old, by the way.
Pardon?
I'm Jack Sharp years old. I know about Jack Sharp.
You know about it. Okay,
Yeah,
don't tell anyone else
I won't tell anyone ever. I won't.
Okay. So we took the Jack Sharp songs, remixed them. We were opening for Sean Duvet at Water Bar in Claremont.
Okay.
It was amazing. And and we did the show and we didn't clear the dance floor. And that was like the biggest indicator for me. There's something here, And so with the first album, we started writing the songs. We started during the Rugby World Cup time. I mean, not rugby, the Football World Cup around there.
2010.
Yep. And we started making the music, and we came up with this album that was just all over the place. Like, one song was like drum and bass. The next song was Taking It Easy. We had electro swing on there. We had all kinds of songs. And I thought, we will literally just put it all out, and one song will stick, and then we'll make more of that. That's the kind of idea. And then we had 9 radio singles off that album.
Can we get a round of applause for 9 radio singles, man?
We were like, we're still confused. And I think we're still confused to this day.
It wasn't actually a good thing for us.
It was very
because
confusing.
The whole idea of that first album was like meant to be kind of this like buffet. And then we would see what people liked. And our sort of idea was like, well, it's all electronic music. It's all these like different variants of it. Thank you. But the idea was that then, I guess like 1 or 2 would get picked, and then we'd be like, oh, okay, we're going to make electro swing, or we're going to make drum and bass, or we're going to make like electro pop, or whatever it was. So by the end of those 9 singles, I was sitting there going, Jules, I don't know how to do this again. I'm not sure what I did the first time.
Not only that, because the way we did it, we wrote all the songs, and I was not happy singing all the songs. So we pulled in different vocalists. So we had like 5 vocalists on that album. So people didn't even realize it was one band, So that was like an interesting thing. We once played a gig.
Also not such a good thing for us.
Also not such a good thing. We played a gig like 5 years into our career where this guy came up to me and he was like, I really loved your show, but like you should think about playing some original songs. And I was like, what do you mean? Those are all our songs. And he was like, that's not one band. And I was like, that is Good Luck. It's us. And he was like, no, it's like a whole bunch of different bands who are like, oh my word, we gotta do something different. But yeah, so it's been interesting.
Incredible. Ben, tell me about what do you think the secret is to the longevity? Because surely there's something that you might not know about or that you do that kind of it just keeps you guys going.
That's such an interesting and tough question, because like we're not as intellectual about it as it might seem. Like, we've always got a plan, but like we're not like going, oh, we want to do this because it's going to, appeal to a certain audience, or we just kind of followed our hearts and like been a little bit off the cuff a lot of the time, and just kind of like, oh, we're going to do a song with DJ Kanyani, cool, we've got to do that, or we're going to make a drum and bass song or whatever like style it was. I think the only time we ever really like put our foot down was when dubstep was big, and everyone was like, "You must make a dubstep song. It's gonna be so good." And I was like, "I'm not making a dubstep song," for two reasons.
I would have made a dubstep song happily.
No, but my reasoning I think was fairly sound in that I don't actually know how to make dubstep.
That is a strong reason, a very strong reason.
But I think that the recipe was just listening to our audience, watching our fans, watching what they felt on the dance floor. And we may have to do a little bit of that today as well.
Yeah, especially, I mean, we'll see what happens. There is a staircase over here in case anyone wants to. But I can tell you, you got some vibey energy coming through tonight.
Because it's about like when you write new songs, you kind of test them and you watch the audience and you watch like what they react to.
It's a social experiment.
And they are actually contributing way more than you realize. And so like we've traditionally always played our songs out for sometimes years before we release them to radio. So sometimes the songs that do really well on radio are actually already kind of firm favorites from the show. And we know that they're going to be good, you know, and we've crafted them over that period.
I love that. Let's talk about the third members. This is Tim over there. Can everybody say, "Hey, Tim"? So Tim just flew in from the farm. He was on the farm somewhere. He showed me some pictures. He was busy with some cattle. Some cattle?
Yeah,
he was busy. And now he's in a very much a non-cattle environment behind me over here. But either way, he has that kind of duality. So before I get to Tim, I want to ask you guys a question. You've always had a third member for the most part. They went from Raven to Chucky Chocks to Matthew O'Connell, and then it went to Tim.
Yes.
How important is that member? And all three of them are so different.
Yeah, they're all great. They've all been amazing. And
does each one add a different kind of energy?
Totally, absolutely, definitely.
Like, definitely. They're all three of them are vastly different.
Can I just say they're all a little wild though, which is always, I don't know, we always pick the wild ones.
I think it's a saxophone thing.
It's
a saxophone thing.
Yeah. No, it's been a really awesome journey of saxophonists, you know, from Raven, who is like a little brother. You know, he was our first sax player, and we still work with him every now and again. He's a wonderful human being. Chucky as well. He's doing great things with his music. Such a cool guy, sweet, like heart of gold. And now we're on to the really wild one, Samantha.
Tim doesn't look that wild to me, but anyway.
No. Yeah. He hides it very well.
Smart man. Tim, let's talk about the day you got the call or the email or the meeting. How did it go down? Which one? Was it a letter and an envelope?
They wouldn't speak to me. I actually got a call from a fellow musician, Darren Peterson. He plays with Jimmy Nevis.
We know Darren.
Yeah, amazing muso.
Yeah.
And he actually called me and was chatting, and I was like, Darren, what do you want? You trying to book me for a gig, or do you want to hang? And then he eventually came like, he said, do you sing and dance? And I was like, I don't actually sing and dance. I play saxophone and keyboards. He was like, okay, well, I'll get back to you. So I was like, that is that. And anyway, he eventually dropped it that, good luck, we're looking for a third member. And I was actually studying at the time, and I was given this ultimatum. And this was pre-COVID. This was 2019, and it was, an amazing opportunity. I think there were like 5 overseas tours booked. And I made the decision to drop out of studying to join
Bad
them.
move.
Thanks so much, Ben and Jules, for advising on that. Kids, don't try this at home unless Good Luck calls. Just Northlink College, just keep it where it is.
I was like, Mom and Dad, I promise you, it's genuine, it's good, it's going to be cool. Anyway, 2 weeks later, COVID hit, everything got cancelled. College wouldn't take me back, and I've just been loafing since.
Look, I mean, it's going well for you. It's going well for you. If you're loafing it, you're doing well. You're doing well. I mean, you guys have played all around the world together. You have some tours lined up.
Yeah,
I know you have a tour going across Ireland, Manchester, as well as London.
Yeah, we're announcing. It's a full Europe tour. We're just announcing it in pieces, you know.
Did I say too much? No.
No.
Okay,
We started with we're playing Ireland for the first time.
Okay.
Manchester also for the first time.
Okay.
In fact, Manchester was interesting because when we started out, all the way back at Karma Lounge, our residency in Camps Bay, that was the first proper residency gig we had. Every week, someone would come up to me and say, "You guys have to play in Manchester. Have to play." I was like, "What is it with this Manchester place?" And we've never been there. We've toured a lot. We've played in probably most countries. Never been to Manchester. We're going the first time.
And you're also 60% sold out on that one, right?
Yeah, that one's. And London's totally sold out.
London is totally sold out. Can we get a round of applause for that?
Very cool.
Exciting stuff, man.
It is, yeah.
And how are you guys when you're on tour? Let me ask you a few questions. Who takes the quickest to get done?
Get ready?
Yeah.
Actually, don't. Probably Ben.
Oh, it's definitely me. What are you talking about?
I'll give it to Ben.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Tim
see.
is the messiest, if you're
Tim.
going to
Okay.
ask.
I was gonna. Okay. I didn't want to
Followed
ask.
by me.
Debatable.
Listen, if
It's
you
okay.
put Jules and Tim in the same room, I think it would be
Yeah, it would look like
absolute
it would look
chaos.
like Hiroshima.
Who's the most pedantic on tour in terms of details and so forth?
Justin.
Okay.
Our tour
Justin
manager.
is the tour manager
And Grant. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. And also, when you are on tour, when it comes to interaction with the crowd after the show, who do you send out usually?
They only send me. They never come.
Okay.
They never come. They go and have beers at the back.
You go out and take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Without
they send
them?
me on my own.
What do you guys think about that, man?
Not acceptable. Not acceptable.
Not acceptable. Also, Jules, I've asked you this question before. When it comes to, I mean, you perform and you have a lot of energy on stage. I've seen you sweat and burn calories and have a great time on stage. Is that a release for you as well?
It's the only way
Is
I
it
know
exercise?
yeah, I think so. I think it's the only. I mean, at the moment, it's the only exercise I get. I'm trying to get back into being fit, but yeah, it is the way I've always done things. Is been very interactive and very high energy.
No, that's not true.
Why?
No.
like
Think about
this.
Jack Sharp. You weren't like that in Jack Sharp.
No, I'm talking about in Good Luck.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you
so-
know when that started.
Yeah, I started that whole thing actually at Karma Lounge. Every week we did this residency. The boys would play after it. It was always usually Pascal and Pierce playing, DJ duo, who are actually also really cool musicians now. And they would finish their set. Ben would start with Raven. They'd start tinkering on the instruments, And my whole thing was start at the bar. So I would be like having a drink. And then I'd be like, whoop,
flash
out the
mob.
microphone. And then I just start to sing.
And whoever was next to her would
yeah,
be
they'd
like,
get a
"Huh?"
fright. They'd be like chatting to someone and I'd just start singing to them. They'd be like, whoa. And then I'd walk onto the dance floor and I spent the whole gig on the dance floor. By the time we played our first big stage, I honestly did not know what to do with myself. I hadn't done that for a long time. And so I ended up, it was quite a big gig, and there was like 5,000 people. It was our first like big stage gig, opening for Goldfish in Durban. And I actually just got straight into the crowd, and like I got lost for ages. Ben was like, where is she? I was literally playing the instruments.
It's hell for our lighting guy.
Yeah, trying to follow me around. But anyway, that's what I like to be. I still do it. I still get into the crowd. I love to engage,
It is one thing that I've seen, and it's always been consistent from the first time we got to share stage together, even many years ago. Let's talk about the new album. You got some new music coming out. Is it exciting stuff?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's lovely to be writing with Tim. And some of these songs began as like sort of in the infancy in like some of them years ago. But we've got such an amazing studio, and it's such a wonderful creative space for us all to kind of come together, and also just learn like how to combine our different skill sets, because it's each musician is like a chef, and we all know you're not meant to have more than one chef in the kitchen. So like things can get like a little spicy, which isn't a bad thing, it means that people really care about what they're doing. If you like, if no one's going to push their agenda of what they're feeling and the sound and the idea, it means they don't care about it. And so like we have a very flamboyantly creative space, and
I've seen pictures of it. It looks incredible.
He's being so humble.
No, it's an
He's being so
incredible
humble. I
studio
have to
space.
tell you,
It's also off the grid now, right?
it's totally.
Oh,
Totally off the
dude,
grid.
we've-
So no load
Dude.
shedding. No.
we've got
We-
this
yeah.
amazing company called Versify who've like kitted out all our solar panels and the battery backups, and it is a bit embarrassing to say that I've forgotten about load shedding.
Dun, dun, dun.
Must be nice.
Yeah, cool, man.
But for the studio, like it was so catastrophic. You'd be like mid-idea, and guys, we make electronic music. It's not like we're jamming on acoustic instruments. When the electricity goes off, the
Yeah,
instrument stops.
you also lose work. We've had whole sessions just go away. So it's really not good.
Exciting.
It's really good that we have full
And the
power
space,
now, yeah.
I don't know, I have a picture of the space where it's like you live there as one. I know you don't, but it's like you live there and there's like mics all over in each room. So you're brushing your teeth and it's like,
Yes.
and then someone's opening the toilet seat.
Now when you come into the studio, you're going to be checking, eh?
I'm like, is it not like that?
I mean, look, it is wired so that you can be creative in the whole space. It basically we converted this warehouse into a double-story kind of like creative hub, and it is beautiful, and I am really, really proud of it. And I think it's a wonderful space that we have. That we, it was featured in Blood and Water.
It was Youngsters Studio.
Oh,
Did you watch that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Was it in season 2?
Yeah, season 2. Youngsters
yeah.
Studio. I'm like, that's my studio.
But it's okay. Youngster can borrow it.
But
for
he
a bit.
can borrow it. I love him. He's
We love
divine.
him.
He's
We love
allowed
him.
to. Yeah.
And so it's a really creative space that we do events at it as well. We've had like amazing artists from overseas. We've done like writing camps there. It's got a full kitchen. I mean, you could live there. In fact, during lockdown, we did kind of like move in there for a little bit, and we had some raging parties there as well. I must admit.
Send me the location just so I can save it, in case I get into trouble one day.
You are welcome anytime.
Thank you. On the note of parties, you guys also have the property that happens over the festive time, Get Lucky.
Summer, yeah.
That's a vibe. I've never been, but I know it's a vibe. It sells out. People love coming to it. Whose idea was that? How did
We
you
didn't get
there?
you on the next one.
I'll be there.
You'll be
you
there.
have some witnesses.
Such
You
a
guys
great
coming
idea,
with?
Joel.
You guys
We're
coming
going
with?
to get you on the next one,
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful concert series. It's what I love about it the most is that it's over the holiday season. It's geared around families having a good time together. So it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. We get so many different kinds of people, and it's just a lovely vibe. Like everyone is happy. Everyone's stoked to be on holiday. And we curate artists, so we book artists from around South Africa. 1 or 2 internationals we've had over the years. And it's just not pretentious, and it's just good. It's fun.
It's a good time.
It's a
Sounds
good time.
amazing to
Yeah.
me. So what we're going to do right now, if we can just get Tim's mic to go down into the audience. We're looking for an audience, a question. Does anyone have a question for Good Luck? Even if you don't have a question, Kurt, can you give the mic to... Okay, there's a question over there. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Siobhan. I've been a fan for obviously quite some time, maybe like 9 years or so. And I've got a question for Tim. Would you hold my bag while we go and get our blankets in the car?
Your what? yes to everything. Yes.
At your close-up event, when you were featured on Espresso, my friend who was a content producer got tickets, and I got to see your close-up show, which was really cool because it was like just after COVID, and I was actually saying like we weren't even allowed to clap hands or shout or anything. We had to just like wave, but it was such a vibe, and you got together with all these like Cape Townians and like artists, and like just what that album meant to you guys is really cool. But my joke I'm making is Tim just joined, and I didn't know, and I asked him to hold our bags while we walked to the car to go get our black. Do you remember?
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
He's been scarred ever since.
Really?
He's got such...
You know what? When we were asked earlier who goes out after the show for signings or whatever, the thing is, no one knows who I am. So hear me out. I've been in the loo before, and someone's gone, "It was quite a good show, hey?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're great. It was good stuff." And they're like, "Cool."
Happens to the best of us. Thank you. Do we have another question?
Hi, my name is Wall.
Hi.
So I'm a huge fan of Craig Lucas, and you guys collaborated. How did that came about?
Wow, so Craig, we have actually a long-standing story with Craig. We were invited in the season that he won The Voice. We were invited to give a workshop on songwriting. It's actually a lovely story. I'm going to tell the whole story. We got invited to do a workshop on songwriting. It's what we love to do the most as a band. I think it's probably our biggest passion. And so we did the workshop, and they put the top 10, they put them into pairs. And he was paired with an artist called, I think is it Fat Man? Yeah. Awesome guy. The end of this writing, they had to each write a song, and they had to come and they had to present to us. And when it came to Craig's turn, he wrote his song, he performed it for us. We were like, it was by far the best song of everyone that was there. And Fat Man, he was just like, nah, I don't want to do it. And we were like,
He said like I haven't
prepared
really
anything.
prepared
But he
anything,
had a bit
so
of an
like,
attitude about it, and we didn't really know what to do. We were like,
it was quite awkward.
yeah, it was quite awkward. We were like,
we
okay.
were like mildly offended by it because we were like, okay, we've come all this way to like help you, and now you don't
And he's
want to
just
do a
like,
song.
Don't want to do it. And at the end of the show, once they stopped rolling cameras, he came up to us personally and he was like, listen, I don't really think I was being rude or anything. I actually do write songs, but I know how amazing Craig is, and I know that this is what he's good at, and I want to give him his moment to shine. So, like, that's why I didn't want to, like, do anything. And we were just like, oh, my gosh.
It was the
like,
it was
what?
like we both
We
like
were just
teared
like,
up straight
crying.
away.
I'm getting, like, tears thinking
Yeah.
about it. It was really sweet. So we met there, and, I just really liked his energy. And we've been in touch ever since. We've had him in the studio a lot. We've written together a lot, not enough. We definitely need to do more. Obviously, we put out the song Better, which was something we did together in the studio, one of the first tracks.
It's a great song.
It is beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
It's very personal to
it's
him.
touched a lot of people.
It's very personal to him. Like, we were totally writing about his friends. And
He performed it on the stage with the 3 backing vocalists, all in beautiful gowns.
Oh,
It was
wow.
incredible. He was in a white suit.
oh, wow. I
With some
love
beautiful
him
boots.
so
It was
much.
great.
It's lovely to see as well how he's just
Yeah.
like blossoming as an artist,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how he's like finding his own like kind of like vibe. You
Yeah.
know? Like he started off and he was really like like timid, and now he's finding this energy inside of him.
And he's
It's
still,
beautiful
but
to
he's
see.
a beautiful man. And we love him to bits.
Incredible, man. Can we make some noise for Craig Lucas as well?
Yay!
We have another question.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Abigail. You guys make electric music, right? I was wondering, like, is that also like your music taste, or you guys have music taste different? Like,
What's on your playlist? Like, what's on your streaming playlists? What do you listen to?
I think it's a mixture of everything. Definitely myself, I listen to electronic. I know you guys also listen to like old school 80s stuff. I think it's a mixture. Study jazz, so anything from like the 20s up until
Right
now.
up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it all applies.
I really like to listen to old school music myself, just because as a songwriter, melody and lyrics, I think I don't want to get too influenced by modern day pop, just because I think it's become very one-dimensional in a sense. And I think like there's a lot of depth to music that was written, say, before 2000. Yeah. You know.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So before we head into the performance, I need a volunteer. You don't have to come on stage. We're going to play a game with Good Luck. Can we get the mic to go on that side somewhere? Good. Just give it anyone there. It won't be difficult.
Don't be
Trust
shy.
me. Trust me. It's okay. It'll be easy. It's fine. It'll be easy. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Olin.
Hello, Olin.
Hello.
Okay, so we're going to play a game. So we have Jules, Ben, and Tim, and Chad. And out of the 4 of us, I'm the only one that's my government name. So, Olin, we're going to play a game where you're going to guess their full names. And you can go through a few options. It's on a trial and error basis, and you guys can help her if she struggles. So we're going to start with Jules. What do you think her full name could be?
Are we going with surnames and everything?
No, just the first name. Just the first name.
Okay.
Juliet.
Can you give her a round of
Bingo!
applause, Olin? Okay, that's one. Okay,
away.
no, Olin, next one. We're going to go to Tim. Let's test this one. Olin, Tim,
Timothy.
correct?
Yeah.
Round of applause for Olin. Number
Why do I
3,
feel
we're
like
going to
picking
go
in the
to
middle
Ben in the middle. I know you're thinking it can't
We're
be
going to be
anything.
here all night.
You're thinking it can't be anything more than Ben. He looks like a Ben. 3 letters.
Benjamin.
Next option. Benjamin. No. Okay, keep going.
Benedict.
Massive round of applause.
Well
Olin,
done.
you win a massive, massive hug after the show. Thank you for joining us. Lots of fun. Are you guys ready for Good Luck, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to get them off stage. As we get the stage ready for them, give them another massive round of applause. Guys, thank you for the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to get everything off stage. Let me...
to officially kickstart the summer.
See, I was there. Taking it easy.
Good luck. Good luck.
Be yourself.
Good luck, they're here. One of our favorite groups, Good Luck.
Good luck.
Music of Good Luck.
Make all the noise you can for
Talking about an amazing band, one of our favorite sons and daughters of South Africa. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Please welcome Good Luck!
So we're back. Hello again, Cape Town. Hey! Wherever you are, driving in your car, listening to radio, I wish you could see these beautiful, friendly faces we have with us here tonight. Hey!
Back in the day, we used to run. Hands up, hands up. No complications, no second thought. Just hands up, hands up. And I wouldn't walk away if they asked me to. See, I live another day just to spend with you. I loved you like the sound of the ocean, rhythm, the emotion.
Shall we do it?
Loved you like the sound of the ocean, rhythm, the emotion. I loved you like the sound of the ocean, rhythm, the emotion. Rhythm, 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 the emotion.
Let me get a closer look at you guys. Oh, hello. You look so snuggly and warm. Hello, Cape Town. If you don't know where we're at, we're here with Saaiman Says Chad Saaiman Live Sessions.
Back in the day, we used to run. Hands up, straight for the sun. Just conversation, no second thought. I'm hands up, hands up. And I wouldn't walk away if they asked me to. See, I live another day just to spend with you. I loved you like the sound of the ocean. Hey! I loved you like the sound of the ocean.
All right, I'm going to jump around. I know it's tricky for you, but I'm going to do it. I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. You guys are so wonderful for coming out here in this cold, chilly weather. Cape Town has been very chilly, and I think we're going to do something just to keep each other warm. So as a whole family, I know you can't see what we're doing, but you'll be able to hear it on the radio too.
Those were the days we used to run. Hands up, yeah, straight for the sun. Just conversation, no second thought. Our hands up, hands up.
Get him up, go!
I wouldn't walk away if they asked me to.
Yeah, you guys have got this.
See, I live another day just to spend with you.
1, 2.
ocean. Rhythm the emotion. Rhythm the rhythm. Rhythm the rhythm. Rhythm the emotion. Oh, thank you. Hey, you guys, amazing. I must say, it was pretty on point. Hello, shout out to TikTok and Instagram and everyone who's streaming live and listening on the radio. Okay, we're gonna play a song now that I'm hoping you all know very well, and I'm hoping that you're all willing to sing along. I promise you'll be picked up on these streams and on the radio if you guys sing louder than me, and it's possible. This song, no stranger at all to the airwaves. Our version, not many people, not everyone knows it's actually a cover song of an original by a band called London Beat, all the way back in 1990. You know what I'm talking about? Have you got it yet? I think some of you have got it, some of you picked it up. But if you don't, as soon as this drops, you're gonna hear it, and I want you to sing as loud as you can with us in the chorus. It's a song called I've Been Thinking About You. Okay, you're gonna sing with me now. Everybody, no matter where you are. 'Cause I feel so in love, oh baby. What can I do? I've been thinking about you. What? I've been beautiful. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, said I've been thinking about you. Here we go. You feel my, you feel my, you feel my. We must have been stone crazy, just when we thought we were just friends. You know I miss you, baby, and now I got those feelings again. I guess that deep down I'm still confused about you. Hey, 'cause I feel so in love, oh baby. What can I do? 2, 3, 4, 1. You feel my, you feel my, you feel my. I've been thinking about you. Say I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, and I've been thinking about you. 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 Ooh, well, I've been thinking about you. Oh yeah, shout out to you for dancing, girl. I love it. Love it. Love your vibe. Love your energy. Can we play you guys some music from the new album?
2023, hopefully, holding thumbs. It goes like this.
Midnight on my own, driving where the street lights take me home. Baby, I would turn right out your door, 'cause I'm a fool for wanting something that is real. Late night, somewhere, got 40 million reasons in my head. And if you mean all that you say, maybe I can stop myself from overthinking. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. No more. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I'm ready. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I'm waiting. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. 'Cause I know this is something to believe in. Late night, you're still here, whispering I've got you in my ear. The way the sunlight makes me feel. Baby, I know that we got something that is real. It's alright, soft touch. I know that I've been talking too much. I'm feeling reckless in my skin. But I know that this is something to believe in. So give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I'm ready. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I'm waiting. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. 'Cause I know that this is something to believe in. So I go.
Wow, thank you. Whew, okay, it's so scary playing new music to you guys, you know, before, like, oh, there's a voice. Oh, I think it's the ads. Anyway, I think it's really scary to be performing new music for the first time. You know, especially this is going live out on radio, so anyone who's catching it on radio is getting a sneak peek of the album before anyone else. That's pretty cool. And the next one, I think we're going to play another new one. Yeah, if anyone's listening on radio, even you guys, if you want to write in, tell us what you think. If any changes you would make, we're an open book right now. We're still in studio, so DM us at Good Luck Live. These songs don't even really have names, so maybe you've got a name idea. That would be great. The next one that we're going to play for you is also going to be, hopefully, on the next album. And it's a very interesting little song, this one, because it has a story behind it, a true story. I'm not going to tell you too much. You have to listen to the lyrics. But I will tell you this. It's all about this one time we were on tour and we stole a boat in Amsterdam. Don't believe me? I promise you. It went like this. Said I can't hold back from the way I am. So I jacked a boat in Amsterdam. It was 4 a.m. and it was almost light. Sounds crazy, don't it? But it's watertight. The cops were out to chase me. It got hazy. We hid under a bridge so the ripples wouldn't flow. It all got quite distorted. Things got out of order. Why do we get so caught up in things we can't control? And I'm just singing la 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 la. Catch me if you can. Na 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 na. Catch me if you can. La 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 la. Said I can't hold back from the way I feel. So I jacked a boat just to keep things real. Getting put away and doing jail time. Never thought about it, never crossed my mind. When speeding through the channel, nothing we can handle. No bathing in the scandal, just cruising to the beach. I knew if we could make it through the ocean breakers, then that would make us famous for taking what we need. And I'm just singing la 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 la. Catch me if you can. Na 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 na. Catch me if you can. La la la. Okay. So before you guys think that we're like hardened criminals that steal boats, we borrowed for a couple hours. That did happen. It was just we're walking along the canals and there was a boat parked with the keys in the ignition. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. We were like, no one's here. We're gonna take it for a little joyride. So we did. But we were making a lot of noise, and so the cops actually cottoned onto us and they started chasing us with their flashlights. And we were like, we're gonna get deported, so we started like outrunning them. Eventually we lost the cops. We parked the boat back where we found it. We left a love letter. We said, one day we're gonna write a song about this. And I'm just saying la 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 la. Catch me if you can. Na 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 na. Catch me if you can. La la la. Hey. Woo. And I'm just singing la 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 la. Catch me if you can. Na 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 na. Catch me if you can. La 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 la. Thank you. Woo! So you guys think we should release that one on the next album? Okay, we'll do it, we'll do it. I also love it. It was born in Amsterdam. We started writing it with an amazing guitarist called Ari Storm. And I think he's going to be very happy that we're finally releasing this song. So the story's got to come out now. Tell the real side, the real badass side of Good Luck, you know? I think we've only got time for 2 more. We have to stop before load shedding. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna play a song now. I'm gonna dedicate the song to all the girls in the audience tonight, all the ladies. Because I wrote this song about a girl who was quite intimidating to me and seemed to have all her ducks in a row and her whole life figured out. And I was really spending a lot of time comparing myself to her and where she was at in life. And I was so sucked into the social media thing. I was so sucked into like the race and the competition. And you know, when I asked her about what she was doing differently from other people,
she had this one message for me, and it always stuck. And that's what the song is about. It's about, and I think for the young people in the world, this is something that they need to know, because it's a lot of souls are getting lost. It's called Be Yourself. See nothing terrified or compromised. You're living in the midnight sun. So I asked her honestly how she kept the shimmer that was in her eye, or find the energy to live as free, never let a moment by. And you know what she said to me? She said, be yourself. To keep the shimmer that was in her eye, or find the energy to live as free, never let a moment by. She said, be yourself. Just be yourself. This is Newton, everybody. 'Cause everybody's getting dizzy, kind of busy being someone else. Are you ready to jump? Let's go, girl. And out of being tied up for 2 years, not knowing if we would ever be able to do music again. And we've come out of it and dance floors are full, people are partying, people are hugging again, there's love in the air. So this song is going out to anyone who knows what a privilege it is, really a privilege, to be alive right now, you know? It's a song called I Feel Alive. True, I feel alive, I feel alive when I'm with you. Hey. When I'm with you. When I'm with you. When I'm with, I feel alive, I feel alive, I feel alive. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Tim Walsh and Ben P.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the one and only Good Luck.
And make some noise for the one and only Chad Saaiman.
You guys are very sweet. You guys are fantastic. Did you guys enjoy that? Let's get some more applause going. Let's get it going one more time. We want to say a big thank you for spending time with us. Big thank you for coming over to Good Hope FM. Big shout out to the entire team for making this possible. And you guys were fantastic. And we hope to see you soon. All the best with the new album, the tour. We stand behind you all the way.
Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone who came out tonight. You guys are amazing. We love you. Till next time.
This is Saaiman Says Live Session. We do it again in the next bit, and we will let you know when the next one is. It is Good Hope FM, Cape Town's regional. Chad Saaiman on the beat. We're about to head into some love songs for your drive home. If you are ready for that.